What a glory.
Hello, Wastelanders.
What a glory.
It's Jewel Smith. I am here.
What a glory.
Yeah, Dara keeps trying to initiate conversation with me. Dara, fuck off, okay?
What a glorious.
I'm trying to start a video here. We're here at the junkyard. Alright, say your shit. Go.
Hi.
What a glorious battle. You were magnificent. Too bad about Tula. She died so young before she could fully realize her true potential through Habology. I promised you a payment. This gun was passed down from the Hub himself.
The Hub, huh? Alright, we got Hub's Alien Blaster. Critical shots do double damage and the critical meter fills 15% faster. I will probably never use it. Fire rate 100. Range. Yeah, it uses Alien Blaster rounds, which I think we can get a few more of those in the Commonwealth from the crashed alien spaceship. However, I think it's also, if I have the right science perks, can be modded to take regular fusion cells. Don't know. Don't care. Here we are, episode 41 of my Rose the Overboss playthrough. My second playthrough of Fallout 4.
For one last thing.
I
need to get that spaceship powered up again. But we don't have any fusion cores. I have some extra ammo for the Hub's gun that I can give you if you succeed.
You know it's really not a spaceship,
you have to
right?
Listen to me. The spaceship is just a carnival ride. You can't make it fly.
The Starfather has promised me that it will work. It may look like a thing of make-believe, but we will make it work with the Starfather's blessing.
Okay, freak.
So will you at least get the power running?
Sure.
I'll be glad to help.
Good. Once you get it powered up, we can work on making it space-worthy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now, maybe she will leave me alone and I can do... There we go. There I am. Look at me with the spaceship. I took off my power armor. There it is there. And put on the spacesuit. What do you think of that? Hey! Noah Prophet says, hello, it's your drunken Scotsman here. I thought Overboss Waylander was my drunken Scotsman. Hey, Celtic Granny. Granny says, hello, Jewel. How are you this rainy day? I'm good. I love rainy days. We're here. We're going to power up the spaceship. We're going to fry the Hubologists. How's that sound? I still haven't gotten Gage's affinity dialogue, but I'm going to take your advice, Granny. I'm going to assume it's just not going to happen until I get out into the Commonwealth and start making some raider settlements. Noah says, beer, 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 diddly beer. Yeah, I like thunderstorms too, Granny. Of course, I lived for a time in the Mojave, and so getting rain and thunder out there would happen every summer. You get your summer rainstorms, and it would just smell so amazing. I don't know how to describe it. I guess the ozone from the lightning and the smell of the wet desert, the wet sagebrush and stuff. Oh, it's such an awesome thing. And it would make everything cool and muggy, and it was just so nice. But I like rain in general, yeah. Even when I live in cities. Rain is good. Good stuff. Alright, well let's get to it here. Enough messing about. I'm gonna put my outfit back on, my regular outfit. Not my spacesuit. And get back into my power armor. There I am. Let's go get in the power armor.
Well, that'll make things more interesting.
Alright, so what are we going to do here? Here's the fuse box. Empty fusion core sockets. Yes. We can put in all 4. Now, Fiona was nice and only put in 3. But I'm not so nice. Rose is not so nice. Okay. And now what do we need to do? Home sweet home, talk to Shank, trip to the stars, install a power distributor. Well, where in the world am I going to get a power distributor? Ultimate UFO inaccessible. Okay. Oh, is this where the power distributor goes? Missing power distributor, activate. Okay. So we gotta go find it. Is it in here? That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Alright, let's go explore this junkyard. See what we can find. Can't get out of there. Okay. Oh, we can go this way. There's a gorilla. Hello? Alright, well, we're gonna see what happens, Celtic Granny. I put in 3 as Fiona. But Rose is gonna put in 4. Oh, is this a tunnel? There we go. I knew there was a tunnel in here somewhere. Is this where we're gonna find... What are we gonna find? Oh look, we found a fusion core in this bear's mouth. That's awesome. So there are actually 4 fusion cores that can be found around the junkyard. There were 2 in the sentry bot. Oh. Sorry, Gage. There's 1 in here, and then there was 1 in the warehouse area. What? What's in here? Anything? I have no idea where to get this part she wants me to get. I guess I could follow the quest marker that I'm ignoring. Is there a quest? There's a couple of quest markers lit up. What's going on here? Trip to the stars. Okay, let's look at the map. Oh, what's this? Install a power... Okay, that's just telling me that I need to install it up there on the hill. Got it. It's not telling me where to find it, however. What is this? Oh, claim my gang's haul from the galactic zone. Okay, well, we'll have to do that too. No, maybe this is telling us to come up here to find the power distributor. Huh, okay. Seems to be leading us up in here. Is it up there? Okay. We've been up there twice now.
Without you, we would not be on the path of redemption.
That guy's body's still there. Oh, it's that thing. I don't think we could pick it up before. Okay, and that's where we got the respawning star core. Alright, and that's where the other fusion core was right inside of there. I had to get out of my power armor and jump on top of it. Alright, so let's go put this up. Up on the UFO. Alright, there we go. We did it! Talk to Dara. Oh, she's heading this way.
The
Okay.
lights. It's amazing. You've
Oh,
done it.
damn.
To the spaceship, everyone. We
Alright, maybe I should get into my power suit. I'm gonna put on a spacesuit. Why not? I'm gonna take my fusion core so nobody else can use my power armor. Let's put on the spacesuit. Why not? Let's play along. Let's play along. You guys gonna go inside? They don't seem like they want to go inside. They're just gonna stand there. I have to go in first. That's awesome. Hey Remaxis, how you doing? Oh, Overboss! Overboss Dove King Waylander has joined us. Noah says, are you going to change at 1,000 subs? Change what? Are you talking to me? Alright, let's go in here. I guess they're waiting for me to enter. Alright, there they are. I am going to start the ride.
Visions. I'm seeing visions.
Alright, I can't move around. I seem to be locked in place here. Oh, Gage, suddenly you're with me? Where were you, dude? Completed trip to the stars. Alright, well, there you go then. What do you think of that, Gage? Hey, Violence is Gaming says hello. Hello, thanks for being here. Alright, we just finished dealing with the Hubologists. And now it's time to go get my loot chest. Let's put on my regular clothes. There we go. Oh. Hang on. Oh, right. That's an extra piece. I don't want that. What have I got? Left leg, 12, 12. Ooh, that's actually better. Maybe? Yes? A little bit? Not much better. What's it look like? It's not as cool as having a teddy bear wrapped around my leg, though. I don't know. Or a little stuffed sloth. Yeah, I'll leave the sloth for now. He's my little friend. Alright, Hubologists. Good luck with that.
Finders keepers, am I right?
Glad everything worked out for you. Gage? Okay. Is this why I haven't gotten your affinity dialogue? 'Cause you're a freak? Dude! What are you doing? Oh my god. No, okay. I'm so done. No. Alright. Never romancing Gage now. Never romancing Gage. Okay. Dude. I mean, okay, look. You know, I don't mind people that are a little freaky, but that crosses the line, Gage. Gage! Now you're right. Oh my god. You need, dude, okay. Dude.
Hey.
What's up, Bob?
What's up? Like, he's just all casual and shit. Like, don't mind me. Dude. Gage. Just Gage. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you in here, Gage. I'm gonna step away. Hey, the Gamers XL says hello. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's go put on the power armor. Nope, get inside. Go, go, go. Alright. So what are we going to do next? Let's go. I am loaded up. So let's go drop off some goodies and then we'll pick up our tribute chest and then we will proceed. Fizz Top Grill. Yes. Okay. I have officially given up trying to romance Gage after that freaky shit in the UFO. No. Gage. Now we know why I'm not getting his affinity dialogue. He's got some necrophiliac tendencies, and we're just gonna and maybe some weird bondage S&M stuff going on, which, well, that wouldn't bother me so much. It was the dead bodies thing. That was, yeah. I have to draw a line somewhere. You know, I'm not a cannibal. When I play Skyrim, I never do necromancy. That's where I draw the line, Gage. And apparently he's just a little too freaky for me. So, okay, we're done. We're done. I'm not ever going to get Gage's affinity or his perk. That's fine. We're done. Alright. Don't care about Hub's alien blaster for now. I'm just going to store it. Ooh, plasma rifle is nice, though. I don't know. I'm tempted. What's the weight? 11? Where's the... That's only 6. Alright. Yeah, gotta go with something that weighs less. Okay. That would be George Perez's advice, right? Look at the weight. I don't think George is watching right now, but I'm gonna go with his advice. He'll usually tell me to watch the weight. Okay, come here. You sick fuck. Give me your shit. It's funny, when I did that quest with the UFO with Hancock, when I was Fiona in my first playthrough, of course, I only put in 3 fusion cores, so they didn't die. And so after we were done with the ride and they all got up and left, and then Hancock stayed behind, he was doing the thing Gage was doing where he was like standing up against the wall, but there were no dead bodies there, so it looked really like wicked sexy and not like wicked creepy. So you know, that was fine, but it was not fine when Gage was doing it in there with the dead bodies. That creeped me out. All right. I'm gonna, let's see here. Looking through my stuff here. I think I'm gonna take a little trip back over to the mainland. There we go, that's what I want, the Western Duster. Alright. Let's take a trip to the mainland. Oh, right, we gotta stop off and... I'm all loaded up. Okay, damn it. Let's just do this. Let me check in with the chat room. Overboss says, I don't talk about Dragon Ball or Pokemon or the other one, as my kids drove me crazy watching them all, and all the bloody cards. My stepson must have had 1,000 Pokemon cards everywhere. Or Maxis says, well, I have some of the cards stashed away in a shoebox somewhere. I don't know. My kids never played Dragon Ball or Pokemon. I'm trying to think what they did play. Well, I played Magic the Gathering. That was my thing. I've still got Magic cards floating around here somewhere. Let's go to Red Rocket. But I'm trying to remember what my kids did play. There was a card game based on a cartoon. It wasn't Dragon Ball and it wasn't Pokemon. It was something a little less well known, I guess. Briefly, oh gosh, I want to say about 10 years ago, there was a cartoon and they made a card game out of it. My kids played that for a little while. We play Flux. We play a lot of Flux. The family loves Flux. There's several different Flux games. And what's that other one? Munchkin. We've played Munchkin quite a bit. Oh, Overboss says, Jewel, what are your thoughts about did kids drive you mad with Pokemon? Oh, see, I'm already answering that question. Yep. No, not really. My kids never got into Pokemon. I think my oldest daughter, when she was younger, played a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. I vaguely remember her having some friends who played that. And so she had some Dragon Ball Z cards, I think. But they never got into Pokemon, my kids. Like I said, we've done Flux, we've done Munchkin, Magic the Gathering. Do I want that? No, I want this. Okay, display. Yes. I'm gonna put another mannequin over here and put the spacesuit on it. Oh, and I need one for the Western Duster. Let's have a little costume collection going over here. That's fine. I love costumes. Uh-oh. Sounds like we're getting attacked. Typical. There we go. God dang it. What's attacking us? Fuck off, you bastards. Where's the other one? Did I knock him into the bushes? Yeah, I did. My kids were into Webkins. That was one thing I remember they were into. I don't know if you had Webkins over there in the UK, but Webkins was like these little stuffed animals you could buy. And then they came with like little codes, and you would go online. There was a website, and you would put the code in on the website, and then you could play. Oh, there's still somebody out there. Anyway, you'd put the code in, and then you could access an online video game. And the more little animals, stuffed animals you would buy, the more features you could unlock. Oh shit. Oh damn. Where's Wayland's Whisper? Okay. Okay, we handled it. I don't want that. I want to repair that. There we go. Oh, that's the worst sound in the world, isn't it? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that one's broken too. Let's fix it. There we go. Let me turn on my light. Light this place up. Where do I want to go? I want to go up here. On the roof. Check my defenses. That one's broken too. Oop. I'll tell you the one thing that one of my kids, I have a younger daughter, she was really into dolls and doll houses for the longest time. So that's what she drove me crazy with. Wanting doll stuff. But to be fair, she did a lot with them. She made movies and stuff with them. In fact, she still makes movies with them. She has her own channel. It's linked to my channel. It's called Lollipoppets. My youngest daughter is the one that also made my first music video, the that Fiona Soul Survivor music video that I've got on there. Alright, what am I doing here? I want to look at the weapons. Okay, there we go. Not the one I uploaded recently, not the Pinkie Pie one. I did that one myself. Yeah, I'll scrap it. So what can I do with this? Let's take a look. Yeah, see, I need science perks to really make this one. Ooh, golly. Looks like a sex toy. Yeah, I'm gonna need science perks to do anything with that anytime soon. Alright. Take a look at the armor. Man, to improve that I need armor rank 4. What the heck?
It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am.
Wow.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Alright, alright, alright.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
So even though I changed my light, supposedly, to make it more like lavender, it still looks green. Figure that out. Right, let's drop off some junk. I want to sell those laser pistols. Gotta wait till the sun comes up. Let me check in with the chat room. Alright, we're talking about toys and things from back in the day. Oh my gosh. Romaxa says now it's spinners, which I don't get at all. Yeah, the spinner thing, well, I kind of get it, actually, because it's, well, they call them fidget toys, And way back in the day, I don't know, when I was in college, so this was like 25 years ago, we used to have spinner rings. There were these rings you could buy that you would wear on your fingers. And they had like 2 layers. So there was like the ring that went around your finger, and then there was like a little ring in the center of it. And you'd fidget with it. It would spin. One ring would spin around the other. And I remember having one of those in college. And what it is it's like for people who have nervous tics, like I do. I bite my fingernails. So to stop biting my fingernails, I would wear these spinner rings, and I would sit and fidget with my spinner rings instead of biting my nails or tapping my foot or something like that. And I think that's kind of what it is. It's like for kids that have got like a lot of pent-up nervous energy. It gets them off their devices or whatever. And gives them something to fidget with. It can be calming because, like, I actually talked to a doctor a few months ago about other unrelated things, but they were mentioning how fidget toys could help kids feel calmer. Kids who had anxiety and stuff like that, it helps them feel calmer. So, I mean, I think there's a good purpose to them, but I guess they're kind of getting out of control now. Kids are taking them into classrooms and they're distracting and stuff like that. But, you know. Anyway, I think that's what I know about fidget toys. The end. Alright, I want to hang on to that short plasma rifle. I've got all kinds of junk to store here. Hang on. Short plasma rifle. Is there a spot to put it on the wall? Or have we filled that up already? Yeah, I guess we filled it up already. Well, I've already got a plasma rifle here. Hardened sniper rifle. Wow, okay. I'll just put it up here. What's that do? 18? Yeah, alright. That's better anyway. Now, I don't think I can display this alien blaster. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, well there we go. Hub's alien blaster can go right there. How about that? Or we can put it up there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it over the bed. Pride of place. There we go. What else have I got going on here? Gotta store some crap. Okay, storing some crap. Bloodworm meat, Brahmin meat, carrot. Yeah. Oh, glowing blood pack. Don't need those. That's a lot of jet. I should probably sell some. More rat meat. Okay. Oh, stingwing barb. Don't need that. A lunchbox. Don't need that. Alright, I think I am all unloaded. Let's go sell some jet. See my creepy salesman.
What have you got to trade today?
Jet. There we go. Alright. Hey, Jules, this is Von Collert. Hey, Von Collert, how you doing? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Remaxis says. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Might have been the one, not Dragon Ball Z. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! I think my kids were playing for a while. Years ago. Overboss says, we had a card game called Top Trumps. Nope. I don't know if we have played that one. Oh, right, and Remaxis says there's Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, that's very popular right now. Checking through the chat room here, making sure I didn't miss anybody that popped in and said hello or had any questions directly for me. You guys talk amongst yourselves. That's cool. Oh, hey, it's George Perez and Crystal showed up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sorry, I missed you. Let's see. Oh, and WSS too. WSS says, did I miss the Habology stuff? Yep, you just missed it. I did that earlier. You should be able to go back in the stream though. While I'm streaming, you can still like click on the screen and go back to the beginning of the stream and watch that, I think. Alright, let me see. Yep, there's Crystal. Hello. Caramel Apple Sam says, hey there, nice live stream. Thank you, Caramel Apple Sam. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Oh, South Pole Squadron too. It says, hi, Jewel. Good morning. Hello, South Pole. We just killed all the Hubologists. And now I'm just kind of doing some of that, you know, inventory management. We also found out some things about Gage that we really didn't want to know. He did some creepy things in the UFO with the dead Hubologists. And now I'm glad I don't have an affinity with them. Let's just put it that way. He seems to be one fucked up dude. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, you can go back a little earlier in the stream and see what happened there, or watch the video later after I'm done with the live stream. But yeah, apparently Gage is into some S&M with dead people. So, all right, let's go back. What have we got on tap today? Okay, we can talk to Shank. Yes, let's do that. Not doing that. I have to collect a park medallion from the Nuka Racers and from Nuka Galaxy and the Ferris wheel. Alright, we can do that. What the hell? Yeah. And we need to go claim Mahal. And we gotta finish. Alright, we gotta finish getting all the star cores. Yes. Let's go do that. I want to do that one too. Heck yeah. Alright, back to Nuka World we go. Now that the gang's all here. Crystal says, I mean, I know it's post-apocalyptic, but yeesh, maybe that's why he isn't into you, Jewel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I always draw the line at like necrophilia, necromancy, cannibalism, any of that stuff. Even in my evil playthroughs. But yeah, it was kind of creepy. Remaxis says, I told you he couldn't be trusted because of his rotten teeth. I told you, McCready and Hancock have rotten teeth too. Don't gotta kiss him on the mouth. I'm just saying. Uh-oh, Overboss says, are you dumping Gage for Kate? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I can't seem to get his affinity. If by the time I'm done doing all this Raider stuff, he still doesn't like me, then I guess I'll just run around with somebody else. I don't know. I don't know. He really creeped me out over there in the UFO. Just not feeling it anymore. Yeesh. Overboss says, hey, what's wrong with tying up the occasional dead body? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the tying up part I don't mind. It's the dead body part. Not cool. Remaxis says maybe McCready and Hancock have been keeping secrets from you. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. McCready's, I don't know. Don't get me started on my headcanons. McCready just doesn't strike me as a very freaky dude. That's one of the reasons Fiona dropped him. WSS says, what's your plan after Fallout 4? I don't know. Is there life after Fallout 4? I don't know about that. Okay, where's the tribute chest? I'm probably going to play Dishonored 2 next. Oh, right, the operators moved in. So now we're going to have all these little operator emblems and things. Oh, I love it. Nice. I like what you've done with the place. All right, here they are. They have moved in. What is this? Does this say something? Nope. Okay.
Let's not stay too long.
My tributes. Alright, I will take it. And we got some operators walking around. Good.
Galactic sounds impressive, sure. Sure feel like that giant baby's just watching you.
What was he doing over here?
Guests, remember to redeem all your prize tickets at the Nuka-Cade before you head
Alright.
located in Nuka Town, USA.
Sure could use a drink. At least a liquor around here somewhere.
Alright, so now what? What do we need to do? Precious metals. Collect a park medallion from the Nuka Racers. That's in Kitty Kingdom. Nuka Galaxy. That's right here. And the Ferris wheel is in Kitty Kingdom too. Okay, Nuka Galaxy should be back here. Isn't it? This is the Nuka Galaxy. Oh, we haven't gone in here yet. We need to collect some star cores in here. Short pipe rifle. Don't mind that gunfire. I showed you guys the other day, a few streams ago, that if you go out through that exit right there, there's like a little gas station or something back there where stuff spawns and fights each other all the time. We can just ignore it. No big deal. No big whoop. Disabled, huh? Alright, well, let's go in. Let's go in Nuka Galaxy and see if we can find some star cores and a medallion. Now, this place is really cool when you get the power turned back on. Fiona enjoyed the heck out of that. Overboss says, I think you should do some mods on Skyrim. You can get some cool new quests. Hey, that's a thought. Yeah. Fun with mods. I could add some mods to Fallout 4 too. I should go ahead and do that. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I never do, but I should. Alright, now these should not aggro on me. Everybody should be cool, right? Yeah, everybody's cool. Is everyone in here cool?
While you wait, enjoy a refreshing ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Our Mr. Handy Waiters will be coming through the line to take your order.
Hello, Mr. Frothies.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Sounds like we've got a colony to defend. Let's go. up ahead. Get to your ships. Cadets, I'm Nuka-Girl.
There's Nuka-Girl.
You ready for your first combat mission? Stick with me, and we can take
Oh. There we go. Now, nobody in here should aggro on me. Everybody should be cool. Be cool. What'd you say, Gage? What did you say? I didn't hear what you said, Gage. Alright. I shouldn't have to fight anything.
Protect and serve.
Let's turn on, Oh, there's not a star core there. Is there a star core over here? I don't see one.
Please watch your steps as you enter the boarding area.
Oop, and these are all just disabled.
And serve.
Oh, here they are. There it is. There's one. Excuse me, Cadet Astro Gutsy. I need this star core. It's not giving me the fine 6 out of 7 or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up, right?
Protect and
Nuka Galaxy. No, I guess not. Excuse me. What's this? Unlock safe. I don't mind if I do. Alright, Nuka Galaxy has 7 star cores.
The flight coordinator will direct you to your Nuka fighter.
Alright, well, we're just gonna keep looking around until we find 7. We found 1.
Please make sure all the subjects are secured before boarding the ride.
You a fan of antiques, boss?
This is a big location.
Please watch your steps as you enter the boarding area.
And last time I came in here as Fiona, I had to fight everything. But this time I can just walk around, no problem. Anything up here? Yep.
Cadets, please I'm Nuka-Girl. Subjects are
Oh,
secured before
and more ammo.
combat mission.
Sure.
Stick with me, and we can take on the galaxy. Sounds like we've got a colony to defend. Let's go. The launch bay is just up ahead.
What are you guys saying?
To your ships.
Hang on here.
Cadets, I'm Nuka-Girl, ace pilot. You ready for your first combat mission? Stick with me, and we can take on the galaxy. Sounds like we've got
Let's see here. You guys are chatting. I don't see comments directed at me, so I'm just going to keep on playing. And now I'm carrying too much, of course. Uh-oh. Who's shooting at things? Gage? Gage? Don't go down there. Gage! I want to give you stuff to carry, Gage.
Yeah, what's up? More than happy to hold all the expensive stuff.
Oh. Alien animatronics here. Alien autopsy. Remaxis says, I just realized this means no Nuka-Girl suit for Gage. Oh, we can still put it on him. We can still put it on him. What the heck? Von Collar, it says, Gage is sick. I just watched back what he did in that UFO. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that totally put me off Gage permanent, I think. There's just no coming back from that. I mean, I know it was like not intended and it was just kind of silly. A silly thing that happened, but I can't move past it. I'm traumatized. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Don't mind if I do. Can we get in here? Is there anything in there for me to get? Nope. Okay, moving on. I'm carrying too much again. Gage.
Heads up.
You need.
Take some toothpaste, Gage. You need it. Remaxa says you need it. Alright, so everyone's suggesting that I put Kate in the Nuka-Girl outfit. George Perez wants me to put it on Mama Murphy. Hey, Nicholas Blake has joined us. Hello, thanks for being here. We are in Nuka Galaxy, in Nuka World, looking for star cores and other loot. No star cores? No star cores up here? Alright.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
I guess not. Just looking around. We'll come down here. Ooh, what's down there? Hey, Celtic Granny! Celtic Granny says, hey, Jill, I'm watching your vault build. I'm doing vault tech and gonna make mine like yours. Oh, that's cool! Oh, my Vault 88 settlement build.
I suppose everything's got its uses, but that... I'm no boss.
Oh, Overboss is suggesting and we put the Nuka-Girl outfit on Preston. I haven't run into Preston in this playthrough yet, though. But that might be worth going to get him. Just to put him in it. See him prancing around in the Nuka-Girl outfit. Hello there, robots. Are you going to shoot at me? You're going to be cool. You should be cool, because I turned you off. Oh. Fusion core, thank you. Don't mind if I do. This poor schmuck. I will take your caps. Do you have a fusion? Or well, you had a fusion core. Do you have a star core? No? Okay. Maybe there'll be one back here. Yay, there's one.
Like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Nuka Galaxy control terminal. Oh, hey there, 10mm pistol. Let's see what the control terminal.
Like I have time for idle chit-chat?
No, you don't. I'm trying to use the control terminal.
I have time for idle chit-chat?
I just want to get into the control terminal. Ride controls, lighting controls, ride controls. Error, right. No power. Lighting controls, main power off. Activate ride lighting. Sure. Okay. What the heck? I don't know what I just did, but alright. I'm carrying too much again? No. Let's eat some gazelle. Gazelle steak. There we go. Mr. Jewelsmith was watching me play the other day, or watching me review my video of my playthrough the other day, and he saw me eat the radstag or gazelle or whatever it was and get carry weight, and he was like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, dude, for real? Like, he's got the platinum trophy of Fallout 4, and he didn't know that he could get extra carry weight by eating. I'm like, dude, how did you not know that after playing the game for so long? And he's like, well, I just never ate any food. Which, yeah, I can understand that. Like, in my first playthrough as Fiona, I never used any chems. But still, dude. And I was telling him about Mutant Hound too. I'm like, Mutant Hound's good, because it'll take away your radiation a little bit, and it'll give you a little bit of health. And he didn't know about that either. That's crazy. Whoa. I don't have a jetpack. I'm not sure how to get over there. Alright, let's go out the elevator and see where this takes us. This Nuka Galaxy ride's a lot like Space Mountain at Disneyland and Disney World. Space Mountain's the shit. Planetscape North entrance, huh? Anything back here? Oh wow, yeah, a master lock safe. Are we gonna get lucky? Nope. There we go. Gently.
Got it.
Nice. Sweet. Master locked safe, folks. Can I climb up here? Is it gonna let me jump up here? Oh, I did a little bit. Can I get up here? Nope. Don't get stuck. Alright, that's fine. Let's go out this way. See what we find. Oh, hey there. Galactron, animatronic aliens, space sentries. Oh, I think there's another star core in here. There's one. But I think there's one in here too. Oh, no. That's just cement. Unlock empty, it says. Okay. What's this thing? It's like a telescope like Dara had. Aww. Do you have anything to loot? No? Okay. Is there a way into this bunker? Nope. Cool. Out of order. Okay. Hey there, robot. What's in this footlocker?
That's it.
Formal hat, newsboy cap, plasma cartridges. Okay. Sure. Oh. Oh, questions, people, stuff, chat room. George says, did you ever see the concept art for Mama Murphy? It's cool. Yes, in fact, I have the Fallout 4, like, art of Fallout 4 book. It's really awesome. You guys can see it in my, I did that little video where I got the Nuka, the mini Nuka-Cola fridge. It's at the very beginning of the video. I, like, show the book that I got, too. It's got all the concept art in it. Oh, there's turrets, but they're not going to work either. We turned everything off. Yay! But yeah, they had her in like a floating, like a Mr. Handy converted into like a wheelchair sort of thing so she could float instead of walk. It was pretty cool. And I think she was originally African American too. I don't know why they changed her over to a white girl, but in the concept art, she was not. What is this? Have I been here?
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Oh, this is the other side of that door that we were looking at over there. Hey, we extended the walkway. Cool. There's not really anything over here, but that's fine.
Protect and serve.
Is there another? I gotta be careful what I'm picking up now because I'm too full up. I don't think there is a star core over here though. I could be wrong. Oh, this is a dead end. We'll go this way. Oh, yeah, Romaxis says, the Mr. Handy wheelchair. Yeah, huge missed opportunity. Hey, Madison C says, hello. Hello, Madison C. Sorry I'm a little late catching up with the chat room. What's going on in Fallout? Madison says. This is my second playthrough. My character's name is Rose. She's become the overboss of Nuka World. And so she's cleared out all of the Nuka World lands and claimed them for the various gangs. Oh, no Star Cores here, huh? Right now I'm in the Nuka Galaxy ride, trying to find Star Cores so I can unlock the quantum power armor. Oh, we're back where we started. No, this isn't where we started. This is the end of the ride. Hey, we made it to the end of the ride. We get to get the Nuka-Girl outfit. There she is. I should get out of my power armor and stand next to her, or stand next to her in my power armor to get a look at me. There we go. Awesome. Let me check with the chat room. Madison says, is anyone going to join the Institute? I'm not in this playthrough. I don't know. Well, I haven't really decided. In my first playthrough, I joined the Minutemen. And as I've mentioned many times in other live streams, my husband, Mr. Joel Smith, and our daughter, Joel Smith Jr., they've done all the different endings of Fallout 4, so I'm familiar with Brotherhood of Steel and the Institute and the Railroad ending and all of that, but none of us have done the Nuka World Raider stuff, so that's what I'm doing in this second playthrough. But, you know, I eventually might join the Institute as Rose. I don't know, I haven't made up my mind. Overboss says, Jewel, do you think of the Institute as guitars? And if so, do you use synthesizers? Bunch. Madison says, New Vegas was the hardest of the Fallout games. And the best, too, in my opinion. New Vegas was awesome. WSS says, are spoilers allowed here? Probably. I don't think people would be watching YouTube playthroughs if they weren't willing to accept that they're going to get some spoilers. I usually try to say spoiler alert before I give away too much information that's not related to my playthrough, but... Oh, Crystal says, I just went back to watch the incident with Gage in the UFO and ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Very creepy. George says, I spoil everything for myself. I don't care. Yeah, I'm spoiler girl. I love spoilers. I read spoilers for everything. Except for Fallout 4, strangely enough. When I played through as Fiona, I didn't read anything on the wikis. I liked playing it through without knowing anything. Hey, Storm 1987, how you doing? But yeah, generally I don't mind spoilers either. Alright, you guys are talking about grenades. I don't think I'm gonna get any grenades from Dixie because I've pissed off the Disciples. I haven't given the Disciples anything in Nuka World. Alright, let's grab this outfit. It should respawn after you take it. I don't know. Well, it did for Fiona. Fiona took it, and then later when she came back, after turning the power on, it had respawned and it was back on again, but she couldn't take it a second time. It just, you know, it reappeared on the little mannequin there. Oh, there's another Star Core. Oh, and there's some keys. Are those important? Do I need those keys? Can I get the keys? Gage? Can you please? Oh my god, you're the worst. Junk. Let's drop some junk. What can I drop? I don't want to get rid of aluminum. I don't need that. Let's drop that. Don't need that either. What weighs a lot? That's it? What am I carrying that weighs so much then? Oh, the rocket suit. I'm not dropping that. I'll drop that. There we go. Okay, can I have these keys, please? Hello there. How are you doing? How many star cores do I have? Let's look. Are they under miscellaneous? Star cores. Where are you? Star cores. I have 4 of them here. How many are there all together? There are 7, so I'm still missing 3. Okay, between the exit ramp and the boarding platform is a connecting hallway with master locked doors. There is 1 star core to be found here. And in a room adjacent. Alright, but I seem to be missing... Boy, I may be missing one in here. Oh, frag grenades. So many yummy things to take. So many goodies. Got another star core. Got some caps. Got a Nuka-Cola quartz. No more star cores. There's another key. Oh, hello there. Hey, you guys, can I get in here? Can I get in here and get this star core? Come on, come on. I got it. I got it. Okay, now let me out. Woo! Oh, there's a big old trunk. Alright. Oh, Gage just gonna have a seat there, huh? And have a drink. Okay. Can I get out of here? Oh, right here. Alright, this is where we came in. I think we already got the star core here. If there was one. Alright. Is there a way out here? I think there is a way out over here. We gotta go unload our junk. I know, I'm way too full of loot. Oh, there's the medallion. We got that. We can go get a couple of medallions in the Kitty Kingdom. And then go put the Rocket-Girl, Nuka-Girl suit. Alright. It's raining. Let's turn on my light. Oh, okay, so this is where we come out at the exit. Let's jump down here and go plug in some star cores. I think we missed one in the ride somewhere. I'm gonna have to figure out where I missed it. But not right now. Let's just go plug in what we got and go drop off our junks. Yep, we have no more. Alright, let's check. Starcore Network. Yep. There's still one in Nuka Galaxy, and there are 4 in the theater. Alright. Let's go drop off all our junk. Yes. Unload Gage, unload Rose. And then I'll have to try on the Nuka-Girl outfit. I need a quick save before I put it on Gage, though, just in case it disables his eye patch. Of course, are we really caring about that now? Now that we know what he's really all about. That fake eye patch, those rotten teeth. Yeah, alright. So maybe it's a good thing I never romanced Gage. He's not interested in me because I'm still alive.
Heads up.
Yep. What is it?
Alright, is there anything I want to hang on to? I haven't been using Throat Slicer, have I? I should just go hang that on the wall. Because Granny's Kiss, looky there, 210. I mean, Throat Slicer is cool and everything, but, well, and it's fast. But this is actually, because it uses fewer action points, just as fast, really. I'll hang on to it. I'll hang on to it. Alright, let's repair our power armor. I don't think I have to repair it, though. We didn't really see any action. None of the robots attacked us, so it should be fine. Let's stand here in the light. And let's put on the Nuka-Girl outfit. There I am. Nuka-Girl. Gotta see the boots. The go-go boots. Alright, it does look like it will disable his eyewear when we put it on him. So I'm going to save and then reload. Quick save. Where is he? Come here, Gage.
Look alive.
Here we go. Nuka-Girl rocket suit.
Word, boss. I'm on it.
It gives him a sort of feminine backside, though, doesn't it? Wow. He reminds me of Buck Rogers from the old 70s show. Was it like late 70s, early 80s? Buck Rogers with Gil Gerard and Aaron Gray. And they used to wear like these tight white pantsuit things. George says there's only one legit pirate in this game and Gage ain't it. Alright, well let's we've had our fun. Let's reload. The screen's gonna go blue for a second. Well, I guess I could try taking it off of him first.
Look alive.
What's up, boss? Need some?
Yeah, come on. I could take his armor from him. I could put that on. Nope, now his eye patch is gone. Alright, let's load him up. The screen's gonna go blue. We're gonna reload our save, so Gage will have his eye patch back on again. I don't know why it matters anymore, but oh well. I like his eye patch. There you are. There I am. We've had our fun with the Rocket Girl suit. Maybe we'll hang on to it and put it on Nuka Girl rocket suit. We'll put it on Preston at some point. But Preston's not around right now. I'm gonna go to the Nuka World Marketplace and sell some junk. Talk to Shank. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Shank too. Let's do it. Let's talk to Shank. See what he's got for us. Now I'm going to be conflicted because eventually if Gage suddenly decides he wants to start giving me affinity dialogues, am I going to want to take him now? Am I going to want to romance him knowing what we know about Gage? I mean, I was curious what his romance dialogue would be like throughout the game. I mean, I've watched some videos that show his affinity dialogues and stuff, so I'm familiar with those. But I mean, you know, how the different companions, after you've romanced them, they'll usually have little things to say to you, you know, when you talk to them.
Hey, it's the baddest
And now I don't know if I really want to
town.
know what Gage's romance dialogue is. Maddox, just hug me. Just hold me, Maddox.
I'll take a look. Sure.
My pleasure.
I've seen things, Maddox. Things that can't be unseen. I don't care about this. So many sodas. That's what's weighing me down. And so many grenades and Molotov cocktails. Alright, I'll sell them a few.
Traders here are no better than slaves.
Well, yeah, they are literally
Here to
slaves.
stock up or just making the rounds?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Alright, Aaron, I think you've got something known as the splatter cannon, sir. There it is. Weren't you guys talking about... Jesus, that's all my caps. Weren't you guys talking about this the other day, that I should get the splatter cannon? But that's all my caps. Make it the new Wayland Whisper. Damage 41. What's Wayland's Whisper do? Yeah, that does 64. I'll stick with Wayland's Whisper. But it's got a heck of a fire rate, doesn't it? Heck of a fire rate. Range isn't so great. I don't know if I can change that by modding it. The reason I have Wayland Whisper is because of its range and accuracy, so I can shoot super mutant suiciders from a distance. Well, this has got better accuracy, though. Yeah, alright. It might be a thing to do. But that's going to clear all my caps out. Unless I take some great mentats, maybe. Will that change the price? Do I have great mentats? I must have. I usually carry a lot of them around with me. Yeah, great mentats. Let's see what that gives us.
Hey, Aaron.
Everyone runs out of ammo sooner or later. So, what do you need?
Sure. Let's take a look.
You got it.
Alright, what's that gonna make the splatter cannon? Yeah, that brings it down a little bit. You think it's worth doing? George says I don't like the splatter cannon. WSS says, is Maddox one of the only guys you can trust in Nuka World? I don't know if I can trust him. He seems nice enough, but, you know, being the Raider overboss, you never know who's going to want to put a knife in your back. Trust no one. I don't know if it's worth buying. If I want to buy it, I can always come back and take some more great mentats later. Look at all that 45. We were talking about using the Contraptions machines to make 44 ammo, because I was saying how difficult it was to get 44. But the problem with that is the ammunition plant, in order to build it, I would need to have a gun nut perk and a science perk, which I don't have either of those yet. And in order to make the 44 ammo, I would need to have the gun nut rank 3. So I would have to basically spend 4 perks to be able to start making 44 rounds. I don't know if it's worth it yet. Not yet. Maybe later, but it's definitely not worth it at this point early in the game. Well, I guess it's not like super early. I mean, I'm level 33 or whatever now, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I think there's other things I'd rather spend my perks on. Oh, Overboss says splatter cannon. Are you talking about splatter cannons? The same as the one you get from Mason for free? Oh, are you talking about the... Oh, Maxis is talking about some rifles. Okay. Yeah, the splatter cannon. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it looks like it's got a suppressor. It's not a very pretty weapon, is it? Well, I like the Wailing Whisper that I've got. We'll stick with that for now. Hey, Louis says hi. Hi, Louis. How you doing? Oh, WSS says not even Felix or Cito. Nope, you can't trust anyone. It's the wasteland, man. Especially if you're a raider boss. Somebody's like Gage is always saying, you know, you set yourself up as a leader, you have a target on your back. There's always going to be somebody gunning for you. I don't know. Cito seems pretty nice though, doesn't he? He's too sweet and innocent to be deceptive. But I don't think Rose would trust anyone.
Ammo here. You don't want to be caught without it.
Ooh. I could pick up all this stuff and just sell it right back to him. What do you guys think of that? Why am I stuck here?
Unless you're here to take this call off me and set me free, I'll assume you need guns and ammo.
What you got in there? Hey! Let me have those fusion cores. They don't say steal. Thanks.
Something wrong? Decided this overboss thing isn't for you?
Let's see what you have.
What the hell are you talking about, dude? Huh. Boxing glove. I don't think I've used that as a weapon. Probably wouldn't enjoy it. I don't know. Let's see what we can do with it. Sell a few of these. I can always make more. Get some caps. See, in my game, Caitlin's gone too. She seems to come and go. I managed to get the throat slicer from her, but then she disappeared again. Hey, Chip. How you doing?
Hi, Chip.
I spent half my time trying to squeeze every ounce of power I can out of this place. Never feels like enough, though.
Okay. Alright, let's go out and talk to Shank. Overboss says, I don't trust Dixie, but I don't care. She can still be my mistress. Yeah. Well, you know, exactly. I mean, Rose can still have her fun with Maddox, so she doesn't have to trust him. She's not going to fall asleep in his arms so he can slit her throat. Oh, Overboss says, I think there's something iffy about Mags and William's relationship. You think it's a Game of Thrones kind of relationship? What family is that? The Lannisters? A brother and sister thing? Yeah. I've thought the same thing. I've wondered the same thing myself. Alright. Let's go talk to Shank. Shank's dead in my Fiona playthrough.
Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you?
Is Gage with me? Oh, he's over there.
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Haven't decided yet.
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a dang good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Don't want to hurt people.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I don't think Rose cares about that at this point.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
So what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains.
So he's like the evil Preston.
Running jobs.
He's the anti-Preston.
Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there. So I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Yeah, let's get this party started.
Let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth is gonna require...
I don't know if I like your kind of fun, Gage.
Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. An outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
How does that choice affect our bottom line?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Alright, we're going in guns blazing. Fuck this shit. Rose is all about
Get a gang together.
guns blazing.
Those settlers are as good as dead.
Stick with the classics. Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
Oh, wow. Okay. So I get to pick who's coming with me? Hi, Patrick John. Patrick John says it's a big task, but Preston will hate you, by the way. Yeah, in this playthrough, I haven't run into Preston yet. He's still in Concord. Overboss says, Jewel, I still think you should try and rescue Preston after raiding. Yeah, WSS says Gage has a very interesting way of interpreting the word fun. Yeah. Alright, so who's gonna go with me? Well, the pack's been my favorite up to this point, so let's take the pack.
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a steak on a string or something.
Gotta let the dogs run around every once in a while, huh?
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's
You can visit the workshops page in your Pip-Boy to see the current state of all your settlements.
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. But the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
Are we ready? Yeah, I don't know. See, if I pick Taffington, Strong's already located there. So does that mean we have to go kill Strong?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target?
Okay, settlements involved in quests will be grayed out on Shank's list of options. Wrap up the quest at that location to target it. Wow, alright, so these are all the ones we have to pick from. Alright, well, I say we take Starlight Drive-In. Starlight Drive-In is the one that I want to be my first raider settlement. It's already been cleared, so there shouldn't be anybody living there. And there shouldn't be any monsters. I should be able to move the pack right the fuck in. I think Starlight would be an awesome raider settlement. Let's do it.
Let me... Wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
You will have to reclaim any settlements that you target during a job. Does that matter?
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is going to break whatever connections you might have had to the place.
That's fine.
Worth
There's nothing
taking
there.
A moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Don't you ever question me.
Just wanted to make sure. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. I'll make sure you've got some backup waiting to lend a hand.
Okay, so if I already control the place...
You're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself
Okay.
killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town.
So if I already control it because I unlocked it,
to give you an extra edge, might be worth
I can no longer
checking in with
control it
some
if I give it over to the gangs, huh?
Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Give those settlers hell.
Okay. Did I miss something here? Hang on. Alright, let's look at the data. Quest. Meet your gang outside Starlight Drive-In. Alright, let me check up with the chat room. Remaxa says you don't have to kill them. You can remove companions by talking to them and sending them to another settlement. Don't have to kill them, okay? Overboss says the slog is a good place for a base. Yeah, but do we want to not use them as food makers? I mean, if I take over and they have to leave, all the ghouls that live there, I'd rather just, like, use them to steal their food from them or whatever. Okay, Patrick says if there's a companion at the settlement, it'll say no. It won't let you have it. Okay. Hey, Dead Ryan says hello. How is it going? Okay, alright. Well, this is all new to me. This is the first time I've done this, so I guess we'll figure it out. Claim an outpost for your gang. Let's turn that one off. I don't want to get confused. Speak to Dixie, speak to Mason. Can I not speak to Mags? Huh. Alright. Well. Okay, Remaxis says all the supplies in raider settlements are automatically shared, by the way. No need for stupid supply lines. Nice.
Taking along some extra gear might be good if you want.
Okay, I heard you.
I don't care to talk much.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Mason.
The whole pack is alpha now.
Heck yeah. Let's go check in with Mason. See if he likes me. Maybe he can be my boyfriend instead of Gage. Screw Gage. Creepy ass necrophiliac motherfucker.
Don't think all this meat is domesticated.
Alright. Hey there, Mason.
Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our new digs. Ain't
Yeah.
it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got.
What you got, Mason? Ooh, predator grenade.
Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for the pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping anything out of the pack to pieces. But, you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, things leak a little. Don't want to end up becoming a snap yourself.
Cool.
Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more.
Thanks,
Don't
Mason.
look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
A bag of animal bits? Well, this isn't the worst thing I've ever been given. Thank you, Mason.
You're welcome. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us. Alright?
Oh yeah, you're getting the first spot, babe. Can I sit on this throne with him? Aw, man. Okay. I was gonna sit in his lap. Alright. Can we still go talk to Dixie? I don't know why it didn't send me to talk to the operators, but okay. Yeah, it doesn't have it on my quest list. Oh, WSS gotta go. Bye! Thanks for being here. Yeah, I like Mason. I know, I shouldn't. He's a terrible person. But I bet he's a hell of a ride. What is that thing? Oh, it's just a... kind of got a weird wooden stock on it. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, in the Pip-Boy, it said I could talk to Mason, I could talk to Dixie, but he didn't suggest talking to the gal over in the operators. I don't know why. Let's see if we still got it. Let's see. Quests. Data. Yeah, it just says speak to Dixie. It doesn't have the other gal. But we can run past the operators and drop in and see what they've got to say to us. I've given them 2 territories in the park, so they should like me.
Mags and William are strict as far as bosses go. But if you
Let's go in here and see if we can talk to him anyway. What the hell? Oh, Remaxa says you already have the persuasion grenade recipe. Do I? George says the food situation might become your biggest headache. Slog and Grey Garden have an overabundance of food, but the others are kind of impoverished.
If I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's topping your performance. Coulter kept the peace between the gangs. But you have to ask yourself, is that a tradition we've kept?
I think this is the chick we have to talk to. Lizzie. Lizzie's the one that's got the persuasion grenades. We already got those from her?
Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place.
Oh.
I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those roofs easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Sure.
Don't worry. Your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Stink bombs. Lovely.
Just give them a try first, overboss. I think you'll enjoy the results. Here. Only had enough
there we
to
go.
make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here, ingredients for that would have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
Okay. Thanks, Lizzie. I'm gonna take this cake pan.
I'm gonna trust you know what you're doing.
All right.
What are the other gangs gonna do with Nuka World? Turn it into a slaughterhouse? Barn? Well, it makes sense to give us a place.
Oh, Remaxis says, I thought you had it already. Well, I had the hallucinogen grenades. I think that maybe that's the ones that confused you. I've got the hallucinogen ones that you can make out of the hallucinogen canisters.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress up.
All right, well, let's go.
Was on sentry duty the other night. Spotted a pair of
Where do we want to go? We want to go out here and talk to Dixie.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
See what she's got for us. They're not going to like me very much, though. I haven't given them any territory in the park.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching it. Just when I thought things...
But we'll go get her grenades from her. And then we'll head into the Commonwealth. Hopefully I'll have enough time to take over Starlight. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why when I was going around, as you know, earlier in the game before I went to Nuka World, I was trying not to unlock too many settlements. Because I knew I was going to have to... retake them for the raiders anyway. Now, let me ask you this. If I take a settlement for the raiders, like for the pack, can I still interact with that settlement? Like build things there and stuff?
Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty
Fury
operator
grenade.
tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mix them with just the right ingredients, makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Oh, so it's like an instant playdate.
I like how you think, boss. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
Okay, well, I guess I got her goodies. Now let's go and get my power armor on. And go meet up with the pack. And see what's going to happen. Romaxis says, Raider settlements work just like normal settlements, but you have to feed them by having them enslave other surrounding settlements because raiders hate farming. Patrick says, what do I need for hallucinogen? Because mine is empty. Not sure what you mean. For the hallucinogen grenades, I can't remember which episode it was, but quite a ways back I had gone to hallucinogen, and if you go in through the back door that's down on the ground floor, and you go into that like lab area, there's a whole bunch of hallucinogen canisters. Some are empty, some are full. You can take one of them. I think there's a guy, I want to say, was it Diamond City? There's a guy that asks you to... No, it was Good Neighbor. It was one of the guys in, I think it was the hotel there, the Hotel Rexford. He asked you to go and get him a canister from there, but there's more than one. There's like 8 or 9 or something. I don't remember how many. But they don't respawn, that's the problem. Hallucinogen as a location, as far as I know, does not respawn. So you pick up the hallucinogen canisters that are full of gas, and when they're in your inventory, you know, in your own pockets, you go up to a chem station and it'll give you the opportunity to make hallucinogen grenades, which are these right here. See, I've only made 6. Because that's all the canisters I guess I had. I don't know. But they don't do any damage, but they supposedly cause people to fight each other instead of fighting you, which is kind of like the Fury grenade. The Fury grenade, I guess, makes people fight each other. So it's kind of the same thing. I don't know. I haven't used them. There's the Persuasion grenade. And there's the Predator grenade. Oh, sweet. It looks like a little teddy bear. I love it. See, they look similar. Alright, let's do this thing. What's my inventory? Weight, carry weight. Okay, that's cool. Let's go. Capture Starlight Drive-In. Meet your gang outside Starlight Drive-In. Got it. Commonwealth. Yes. Ugh. Overboss says, yay, Dixie. Mm-hmm. Oh, George says it might be better to establish settlements before doing Nuka World. That way you can load them up with food and farmers. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this works. Like, okay, if we take Starlight, then can we, like, enslave Abernathy? I already control Abernathy, though. So, would we enslave Grey Garden, maybe? That would be good for food. Is that how it works? I don't know how it works. This is all new to me. Alright, let's go to Drumlin Diner. Say hey to Wolfgang and Simone. Remaxis says, I still think Dixie should have been a follower. And Overboss says, no, Dixie never follows. Yeah, she doesn't seem like the type. Oh. Oh. You having a party again? Wolfgang. Look at him just punching. He has no weapons.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy.
That dude punched Diagui one time. I saw it.
Let's talk business.
What? Hang on, dude. I'm gonna loot this other raider here. Okay.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Now remember, moderation.
Alright, dude. I'm gonna have some friends moving in nearby, Wolfgang. You're gonna love it. Gage? Get out of the damn doorway. Alright. Let's see what happens when we meet up with the gang. My pack. Hey dudes.
Itching to bash some heads in, boss. There ain't no heads around here. Figure we can go have a look around, see what this place has got.
Let's go. You can now use the workshop at Starlight. Well, I could use it before. Members of your gang will now occupy this location under your orders. Build your gang. What? Hang on, it said build your gang's signal flag, but your crews won't tolerate betrayal. Killing all the Nuka World gang members at this or any raider outpost will cause all the gangs of Nuka World to turn on you. Okay, I got it. I'm not going to kill any gang members. Well, that was just a little too easy. Alright, hang on. Let me look at the discovered Starlight Drive-In. I've already discovered it. Jesus. Oh, okay. These three dudes are gonna... Oh, hello. This has changed. Did you see that? Look at that. Oh, this is showing me which ones can be... 10 Pines can be... Interesting. Look at that. Build your gang's signal flag using the workshop as Starlight Drive-In. Okay, got it. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, so even though I'd already discovered this once before, and I'd killed all the mole rats here, or whatever it was, I think it was mole rats, and I'd already removed the toxic sludge from the center, it kind of like resets it. Alright, do I have to get out of my power armor, or can I do it in power armor? There we go. And I gotta build a signal flag. Is that under this? Raider flags. Yes. Claims a raider outpost for the disciples. Claims a raider outpost for the operators. Claims a raider outpost for the pack. That's what we want right there, buddy. For the pack. Come on. There we go. I want it right there. We did it. Ooh, now we have some other stuff. What is this? Raider resources. Check in with your crew. Okay. Nuka World radio transmitter. Booze still. Pick me up station. Tribute chest. Ooh, dealers. Armor dealer, booze joint, chems dealer. Oh my god. I haven't done any of this stuff before. This is all new. Fiona didn't get any of this. Well, Fiona got a little bit of this. But, okay. Check in with your gang. You guys like this place?
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Alright. Do I gotta go talk to this guy? Stop running away, dude.
Yeah? What do you think? Right? You're the boss.
Oh, talk to Shank. Oh, so I can give him things. Nice, just like they're settlers.
Just looking to trade a little.
Fine.
Okay, I didn't catch what he said there. But, apparently I gotta go talk to Shank again, huh? Wow. Okay, so first raider settlement is for the pack. Nice. We have no water here. Well, we should be able to build water, right? Ah, we need concrete. Okay. And defenses. Oh, wow. Alright, this is cool. I'm very excited about this. Raider settlements. We are going to take over. Alright, hang on. Maxa says the Raider settlements have a ring of influence around them that shows up as soon as you converted a settlement. Yeah, that's what I think what we were seeing. In any case, okay, George says you can load food onto your Raider workshop manually, but that'll get tedious. Yeah, that's what we were just... Remaxis is telling me. You hover over the cursor, and then you can see... It'll show you what settlements are in range to enslave. So you want central locations for your Raider camps. Also keep in mind, you have to build 8 Raider settlements in total to get the overboss perk rank 3 to build everything. Okay. Overboss says, there you go, Maxis. Wolfgang would fist fight a Deathclaw. That's right. He sure would. Hey, Dean. Dean says, this is pretty cool. I've not seen this before. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Yeah, this is all new to me, too. As in my first playthrough as Fiona, she was the general of the Minutemen, and I built up all the settlements for the Minutemen, and you can see that on my YouTube channel under my Realistic Settlement Tour series. There's a tour of every single settlement, plus all the settlements in the expansions. But this whole thing with Rose here, this is my second playthrough doing the Raider settlement thing, and this is all new to me as well. So I'm still kind of figuring out how it works. I'm thinking Covenant. Covenant needs to be a vassal settlement to Starlight right here, because Covenant is a bunch of assholes. So we need to get them on board. Yeah, definitely. And enslave them and put them to work for the Raiders. What do you guys think? Or should I move Raiders in there flat out? We could move Raiders in here. Wow, so many options. I'm going to have to think about it. Okay, but I've got to go. Unfortunately, it is my time. My time is up. There's my Raider flag. I've been streaming for a couple of hours now. And it's time for me to go. I'll say thanks for being here, you guys. I've had a great time. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and you can always join my Patreon community for exclusive content and special rewards. This is a blast, and I cannot wait to start doing more Raider settlements and settlement building. It is going to be fun. It is going to be fun. Maxa says you need to make sure you cover every settlement on the map to give yourself the best options for supplies to your raider camps. Yep, I'm going to have to plan this out and figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, you guys. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for more Raider Boss fun. Bye!
No one's a slave that don't want to be. So damn hungry.